Most businesses rely on a volume-based approach to sales. They use automated blasts and blind attention-seeking, hoping sheer repetition eventually generates a viable lead. This grid visualizes the mathematical reality of that shotgun approach. In industries like high-level fund management, the conversion rate for cold outreach sits at a staggering 1 in 10,000. The problem stems from forcing a prospect onto your timeline. When you push a hard pitch immediately, defenses go up, and the potential for a genuine relationship sours before it even begins. There is an alternative. It requires returning to how business has actually been done for centuries, through authentic human connection, but upgrading that process with modern technological infrastructure. Instead of shouting into the void, you need to architect a specific environment where authentic conversations naturally lead to revenue. That system is RevCore. The first phase of this ecosystem is RevMatch. It replaces blind outreach with targeted, actionable intelligence. The system scores contacts into 3 strict categories. First, the ideal customer profile, people directly matching your target audience. Second, adjacent connections. They hold valuable network ties to buyers. Third, industry experts. Interviewing these figures provides instant credibility and elevates your status. The software applies a strict exclusionary rule. If a contact does not fit into one of these 3 exact buckets, the system rejects them entirely. By ruthlessly filtering your contacts before you even speak a word, you ensure every minute in the next phase is spent only on relationships with the potential to generate revenue. Once you have a highly qualified lead, you move them into the core interaction phase, a recorded environment known as RevStudio. Here, you deploy the invisible pitch methodology. You focus entirely on making the guest look good by asking analytical, open-ended questions about their expertise. You never explicitly push a product or service during the recording. You meet them where they are, rather than dragging them toward a sales quota. Then comes the close. As the recording ends, you ask a collaborative, low-pressure question. I really enjoyed our conversation. How do we work together? By removing the pressure of a hard sell, you engineer a dynamic where the prospect lowers their guard. Often, they invite the business relationship themselves. A successful recorded interaction is merely the raw material for the next step. This diagram illustrates the amplification process. A single RevStudio recording fractures into transcripts, social clips, and targeted articles distributed across multiple platforms. This wide distribution builds a documented record of your expertise attached directly to your name, using the specific industry insights extracted during the interview. Because your guest fits a very specific profile, the content you create together acts as a hyper-targeted magnet. It naturally appeals to other professionals who share that exact same persona. Amplification turns a one-on-one conversation into a scalable beacon, broadcasting your expertise exactly where your future clients are already looking. As this amplified content circulates, it organically attracts new prospects drawn to that high-value information. They travel straight back to the top of the funnel. The system automatically re-evaluates these contacts through RevMatch, starting the cycle all over again. You have completely bypassed the exhausting 1 in 10,000 grind of cold calling. Adopting RevCore means the pacing hope-based marketing with a predictable, self-sustaining revenue engine that meets people exactly where they are.